Are you looking to swap your inbox for an infinity pool this summer? We have teamed up with F&P Travel to give one lucky SheerLuxe reader the chance to win the ultimate getaway, a 4-night stay for 2 at the 5-star Hough Bodrum, one of Turkey's most exclusive and design-led resorts. With flights included, every detail's been taken care of. This is your chance to indulge in laid-back luxury on the Aegean Sea, and won't cost you a thing to enter. Plus, the winner gets a chance to choose an unforgettable experience during their stay: the scenic cycle trails, exploring the ancient ruins, or learning how to master Turkish cuisine with a private cooking class. It's totally free to enter, and you can enter as many times as you like. Head to SheerLuxe.com to enter now. On this week's SheerLuxe podcast, we are talking about the perfect holiday read.
It's a love story, but over a 10-year period.
The Celine fashion show that we cannot get over.
I've been really excited by a lot of shows recently. I feel like they're becoming way more
A
wearable.
moment, a white t-shirt that should come with a health warning.
James could not keep his hands off me.
We're also talking about Sardine Summer. I saw Charlotte's just bought the styled sardine bag.
Yeah.
There's another one that I've had my eye on. And would you kiss your friend on the lips?
Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey are doing the rounds. There's been a lot of clips of them when they see each other, they kiss on the lips.
It's a really good one, guys, and make sure you stay tuned. Hello and welcome to the SheerLuxe Podcast. I'm your host, Nana Acheampong, and today I'm joined by Hodge and Lou. Hi. We are talking all things news and noteworthy and what to keep your eye out on SL, favourite celebrity moments of the week, and answering some of your dilemmas. But before we start all of that, we have 2 shout-outs at the start. Last week's Hershey's winner is Rosie Yeox. Please email podcast@sheerlux.com and we will get that out to you. Secondly, please do not forget to subscribe to whatever channel you listen to your podcasts on. It really helps us out and we really appreciate it. Now, before we get into things, ladies, please can we go around and talk about what we are wearing? Be very descriptive. Let everyone know. Hodge, we'll start with you.
Jill Sanders sandals.
Have you got the red ones too?
Yeah, but lower heel.
Okay.
So these are black.
They're black, and I feel they're such a man repeller.
Yeah, they are, but they're so cool.
They look... James is like, why have you got like a jigsaw on it? I know they're sort of like a strappy.
Yeah, so they don't cut you off.
Yeah, but a point. Anyway, I like them. Leather clots from Cos, which are a staple. I wear these quite a lot.
I love them. They look thick as well.
And I spilt my coffee this morning during Ava's assembly, and it just
fell off.
So lush.
White clean.
And then a really old body from Hodge. Earrings from Heaven Mayhem. Bangles are, sorry, they don't do, it's a thick sort of cuff bangle, but they don't do it anymore. It's they should. It's really nice. And then this sweet sort of Wimbledon inspired bracelet.
I know.
Edge of Amber.
Back to you, Lou. What are you wearing today?
I am going on holiday tomorrow and I've got a spray tan tonight.
Where are you going on holiday?
I'm going to Italy. I feel like it's only 3 nights, so it's not like a full holiday, but I like scrubbed my skin raw.
Yeah.
So I'm basically covering up every part of my body because there's something about scrubbing raw in the summer where you feel like very exposed.
Naked.
Not the best in yourself, so to say. So yeah, I've got I think I'm going to say maybe it's a Tuesday. It's from Frame and they had a day of the week. And it's maybe either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Shirt.
Yeah.
I love that.
So I hope it's Tuesday
Yeah.
and then I'm in theme.
Yeah.
My jeans are a Goldie. My shoes, I've got my old Gucci red loafers
Love
on.
those.
I'm
They
in my
look
red Colourpop
so-
era.
You
and
are. I'm really here for it.
they're so comfy.
I am wearing denim bustier dress from, this is Reese Atelier. I think last year or the year before even, but another one of my dresses that I just love re-wearing. And then these really fun red
Love those.
Yeah, so
pom-pom
cute.
tassel situation mules just from Zara.
So cute.
Recent.
Yeah, these are recent. These only
Years
got a
and
couple
years
of
ago,
weeks ago.
I had a pair from Mint Velvet, which were like that, and they like the tassels are around the toe, and I sold them, and I really wish I had them.
What colour are they?
They were bright red, like tomato red.
Yeah. That's a shame. Maybe you could find them again on
I
Vinted.
know.
But yeah, well, everyone looks lovely.
You look gorgeous. I love this. Is that Celine?
Oh my gosh, yes. In celebration, I should say, of the Seline Show, which we should talk about in a minute. I popped out this is old Celine, when Celine still had the accent necklace that me and my best friend, Kerry Ann, I bought her the K, she got me the N. So these are like our little best friend necklaces.
I love that.
Nice.
You've moved on from beaded bracelets. BFFs
Yeah.
and Celine.
Celine only.
Literally, we've got this, and then we've also got acne ones as well.
Pays to be Nana's bestie.
That's kind of led into our first segment,
Yeah.
which is new and noteworthy. Obviously, Lou, yours is the Celine Show.
Yeah, it was on Sunday. It was their Spring 26 show. It's the first show from Michael Ryder, who's the new creative director, who's taken over from Heidi Slimane. So big shoes to fill, 'cause obviously, like, everyone loved what he did at Celine. And then obviously Phoebe Philo, the new creative director, used to work under Phoebe Philo back in the day, and was also creative director at Ralph Lauren. So, and you can really see those accents coming in. It's kind of equestrian, preppy.
Oh, I love that.
A little bit Hermes as well, but just so modern and chic. And I don't think I've been really excited by a lot of shows recently. I feel like they're becoming way more wearable.
Way more wearable, and also just like having such a moment where people, like you say, can see themselves in the pieces.
Totally.
Whereas before you might think, oh, it's nice to
Yeah.
look at as a piece of art and
Yeah.
a whole runway show. Whereas now it's
Totally.
like,
And there's
actually,
definitely places for those, more artistic shows. But I think
Maison
with a
Margiela.
kind of more commercial hat on, they're wearable outfits. And I also love watching a show for, like, the season ahead, which can really inspire your outfit choices for now and make you think about different ways of wearing something.
Yeah, things that you already own that you
Exactly.
can bring back out again. Like, I brought that Celine necklace back out.
Exactly. And Emma and I were saying yesterday is that she said she just sold her Phantom, and she was like, oh my God, I can't believe it now, the Phantom's back.
No.
But we were saying how interesting that you can think something's kind of gone.
Yeah.
And then suddenly there's a new show, there's a new way of wearing it, and you're like, it's the it bag
the
again.
resurgence.
But how fickle we all are.
15 years since the last one. has
It looks
been
good
out.
though.
Like,
It
it
looks
looks
really good.
great.
Shit.
The oversized one.
Yeah,
is
the burgundy, really wide.
The blue one for me with and it looks like a smiley face.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's like a bowling bag shape.
So good.
Yeah,
So
that's
good.
right.
I was saying on TikTok it was a real lesson in kind of styling versus wearing, and how much that can kind of accentuate a look, and like, the massive
much
big like double
layering.
necklaces and more unexpected pairing. Like, one of my favorite looks was this like really high white roll neck with then a tartan check shirt underneath, and then like a classic black coat which was belted, and just everything.
Just
it was
the
just
layers, the
just
detail.
the exactly the
layering.
details,
Yeah.
and it felt really opulent but also quite relaxed, and all the menswear was amazing.
Menswear, there's a red leather jacket.
Oh my
the
God.
Menswear that I was
The
like,
cropped one.
I was
Yeah.
like, I have to have that.
You think you'd wear
Like,
it?
yeah, 100%. Like, that was, and I loved how much the colour was in it as
Loads
well.
of colour, but like pops of colour, but then
Yeah.
also like with black and camel and navies and creams. So
To show people, anyone that's scared of colour, that's
Exactly.
a really good way to inject it into your
Yeah.
wardrobe and show that it can be mixed with those neutral tones as well, and it doesn't have
Yeah.
to be like all colour.
No,
like I
exactly.
would
It
do.
was just, oh my God, it was really, really exciting. I feel like all of the new, like we've had Jonathan Anderson at Dior
Yeah.
was super well received, Heidi Ackerman at Tom Ford, super well received. And I feel like everyone was a bit scared, I think,
Yeah.
with all this change in the industry. But so far,
It's all going really well.
yeah, it's really exciting. And I think Celine as well, not that they kind of disappeared, but I feel like other brands may be having more of their moment, whereas I think it's like, we're back.
We're back, definitely. A
So,
big shout out to my friend Emma who did the nails.
Oh, how cool.
I know. And I was just watching all of her stories and I was like, oh, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, what were they? I did feel like I didn't.
They were all very kind of like nude. It also did Dior as well.
Okay.
So she's been having a really great show circuit.
Amazing. Yeah, it's super exciting, and I can't wait to see what else is to come.
Yeah, I was trying to get her to bring me back the rings. Like, she put on a picture. I
yeah.
was like, babes, I was like, just steal the rings. Like, it's
Sorry,
like,
yeah,
no
all
one-
the
Oh, I
rings.
saw that.
yeah, I was
were
like, no one will
amazing.
notice. Like, the rings were
They notice.
think they see.
She might not get the cake next
Yeah.
She might get fired. But yeah, the rings for me as well. I was like, I love obviously like stacking rings, and they went to town on all of those, I think. And that's also a really good way, I feel like, to buy into designer.
Yeah,
if
definitely.
you can't like afford a jacket, a bag, the Phantom, have a piece of jewellery, have some sunglasses, invest in a bag. So yeah.
Hence
What was the sunny shape?
Hence
I always buy Celine.
the sunnies, they had, again, really, they had like the classic ones that we've all kind of like been wearing.
Like the cat's eye.
Yeah, like the cat's
or
eye
the
oval shape, but lots of overside. So they had kind of like ski mask ones, and then there were really nice kind of round, kind of like, I'd say like Willy Wonka style, I guess, like really oversized, blue tinted, tortoiseshell frame. Spotted those as well.
Oh, nice.
It's really cool.
So that was the Celine Show. Love. Hodge.
Do you know what? I've just finished this really good book called Consider Yourself Kissed by Jessica Stanley.
Ooh, I like the title.
It's so heaven. People are saying it's the new One Day. It's a love story, but over a 10-year period. A girl, Coralie, she comes over to the UK and she meets Adam, and they end up having 2 children, but it's how they get there.
Yeah.
And then there's sort of different family dynamics, and it's very modern. It shines a spotlight on women who you're sort of equal in the relationship until you meet each other, and then you have the babies, and then it falls on you. You want your career, but you also are the main caregiver. I don't know how that happens, but that's often the way. So it's really interesting how she loses herself, and then her journey to get back, and he doesn't really notice what's happening. There's some lovely moments. It's very funny. It's very authentic. You know, she's like queuing at the nursery gates, and they say you can't come in. Nursery's closed, and she literally has a massive meltdown. You know, because she's like, how can I entertain these children from 8:30? The memory of that, like, fuck.
It takes you back.
Like, it was wild.
Yeah.
It just felt very, like, reminiscent of how we all got through it. But there's good humour. I've also been watching this show called The Better Sister. Have you watched it?
No, I haven't.
It's on Amazon Prime. It's with Jessica Biel and Elizabeth Banks, who...
I love
Elizabeth Banks.
Everything
So
she's in,
good.
she's just always so good and funny and just plays a great character.
Yeah, and Jessica Biel, she's got great outfits in it.
Oh,
which
okay.
I love. She
Good.
looks insane. She's got like a really sharp bob. She's like channeling Polly Sayer. Maybe she saw her real.
Sure, Polly's clip.
But it's 2 sisters who have quite a strange family dynamic. Like, there's one super, super successful sister, and she's sort of based in New York, beautiful apartment. She's an editor of a magazine called The Real Thing. And then she also has this beautiful house in like the Hamptons. And then she has this other sister who's sort of deep, deep back in her past, but she actually married her sister's first husband.
Oh my God.
And
Juicy.
is main caregiver to their son. So it's sort of, but no one knows that. Everyone just thinks she's stepmom to her husband's first wife's child, but it's actually her nephew. Anyway,
That's their internal secret.
that's their internal
Do they,
secret.
do they know?
They know.
They know, right, but no, the
But
wider,
the outs,
right,
yeah,
okay,
and she's
got you.
like, they're creating a profile around her, like the people around the magazine.
Yeah.
They want her to be like a political face. So, you know, she
can't have a dirty
she's
yeah,
like,
she's like, needs to be clean as clean.
yeah. Anyway, somebody's murdered.
Ooh. Okay, that sounds more interesting than I thought it was going to.
Yeah. And then it sort of all comes out, and then you go back into the sister's past, and
Yeah.
it's really interesting. It's a psychological thriller, but it's not super scary.
Okay.
Because sometimes I get really
It's too
scared.
scared.
But anyway, I like it.
Okay.
That actually, you've sold that to me.
Yeah,
It
good.
it sounds really good, and I need like a new show to
Okay,
watch.
good.
And speaking of new shows, it's not on yet, but I don't know if anyone's seen the trailer for Too Much on Netflix.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Apparently it's amazing.
Hang on, I feel like I have read about this.
Yeah, it's Lena
Lily Dunham.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I'm reading about it on the
So
weekend.
writer from Girls, I think the producers or someone from Notting Hill
Yeah.
as well. So an American girl comes over to London trying to find love, all of the classic love.
It's basically her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it could be. It's actually
is, yeah, it
it's
is.
her. Yeah, it's her story. But just from the trailer alone, like it looks hilarious already.
I mean,
And-
what she did for like I remember when Girls came out.
Oh my gosh, it was
and
so
that was
groundbreaking.
it was so different. I remember you know,
real.
Yeah.
so real
Yeah.
and raw and kind of uncomfortable, but like amazing to see.
Yeah.
And
Their
with them
dynamics.
with their bodies as
Yeah.
well, and
Yeah.
and what they, you know, the way they presented themselves and with their friendships and everything they were going through in New York. And I remember thinking, wow, this is like fascinating.
Yeah.
And it was like raw and nothing I'd really seen before.
Yeah.
No, it was a real step up from Sex and the City, essentially, because
Yeah.
like we'd had that kind
Like
of
glam.
that glossy for girl friendship kind of set up, and then theirs was the complete opposite, essentially, but like so great and felt more.
Real.
Like attainable.
Yeah, more relatable. It's like, can't afford Hermes, babes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love her. I think she's like an amazing writer.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see that. I haven't actually put it on here, but you have just sparked. I'm also really excited about EE72, Edward's new magazine, and all of these announcements of like who's going to be working there.
Yeah.
So again, my friend Deborah has just been announced as events director.
Oh, she's so gorgeous,
I
Deborah.
know,
She
she
was
is so-
like, she worked with him for years, didn't
Yes,
she?
she did. So that comes as no surprise to me, to be honest.
Did you already know?
No, I didn't. I found out when everyone else did. I was like, hey.
Hello.
And she's always so busy, and the stuff that she's been working on. That she did a lot for the Met Gala with him, and I think that was, without knowing, she was already doing the job, basically. Julia is going to be fashion director. I just can't wait to see it. So it comes out in September, so we've still got a little while to wait. It's exciting. Yeah, it's really exciting. Can't wait for that. We are going to move on to fashion finds. What have we spotted this week? What's on our wish list?
God, I feel like I had so many on this list. From going from feeling like I wasn't really that inspired by some, and actually watching the Celine Show being like, full on, I'm ready for autumn.
You're always ready for autumn.
I have to say, I meant to say this to you the other day. You put up a post about, I think it was like your summer fits, and I was like, there's knits in here. I'm like, what is she talking about?
Well, that was my relatable, like actual this is not a normal British summer, guys.
I know it's not.
And it was for like an aircon office.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which you should take tips on, because
Yeah,
Nat
'cause
has
I'm
to sit in
always-
different areas of the building because she gets so cold. There are some kind of fun summery pieces that I've seen. This is wild for me. There's a really fun pair of trousers from Yate, which are red, and they've got a matching top, but the trousers have got the kind of like an embroidered, not like a visual embroidered, but almost like just the kind of exciting seam, which I think is super nice. And like them with like a black tank and a white linen shirt over the top, and I love the like boxy black summer hats. Super cool.
You've got that cool one.
Yes.
Yeah. Marks and Spencer's. No.
Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah. The one you had on at the weekend.
Yeah, that was
posted.
a 7S. Yeah. So I love those. Then I've seen a really cute pair of like, almost like a hybrid of a boxer, like a kind of satin boxer and a tailored short.
Okay.
Which I
the
feel
sound
like,
of that.
you know, when like, I feel like sometimes the like silky shorts can just feel a bit too lingerie, and then the tailored ones just feel too worky for the weekend.
Yeah.
So they're like a nice hybrid, really loose. They've got a little button. They're from Zara, and I actually think they're on sale right now.
Nice. Oh my God. Can I just say, so you know, this is like one of the most upsetting things that's happened to me this week. Not
This
ever.
week? What
This
happens all the
week? No,
time?
not ever. So you know, like when you put stuff in your basket shopping, you think it's how, like on ASOS, if you shop, that stuff is yours. In Zara, that is not the case. I had something in my basket, went to pay, and obviously someone else it was gone.
Same.
I know.
That
And it
happened
was
to
so
me yesterday.
Oh my gosh, honestly. And it was like this dress that I'd bought already, and I'd got it was too small.
Yeah.
So I'd had to send it back, went to get a bigger size, and it'd gone in the sale, had one large, put it in. I was like, oh my God, amazing. And it was half price. Thought, while I'm here, I might as well just get a few other pieces.
Start looking around the site.
By the time I did that and went back to go and pay it, it had gone.
That is my toxic trait, that I'll go to checkout and then it'll be like $3.99 for shipping, and I'll be like, I can't possibly spend that. I therefore
basket.
And then make
Exactly.
the basket up.
I
so you
need
get
to
free
spend more
shipping.
money to get free shipping, and so I'll fanny around on the site for ages trying to like make my basket so much more, and then it's bloody sold out.
Oh my God.
Honestly,
So irritating.
I know. So yeah, that was, like I said, the most upsetting thing.
I'm so sad for you.
I'm really so, honestly, it was like a butter, lemon. I think I spoke about it when we were doing our thing, and I'd ordered it. It's like a asymmetric kind of. You've got the top version of it. You know, the black lace top, it's that, but the dress in
I haven't seen that.
lemon and the lace trim is white.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty, but now it's gone forever. So
You're going to have to go in store.
I know, but I just
go in store.
Yeah, I tried to do the store like hater thing, and they said like out of stock everywhere. But yeah,
Deji Studios is just following me on Instagram. So the amount of screenshots,
sponsored.
the sponsored ads,
they just know.
but they are working. They're like the product
They're
just looks
seeping through.
like the model that they're shooting on. It just looks so good on her. Like the way that it falls. Honestly, I just keep screenshotting it, and it's like the most random of products. Like there was one like random blue jumper, and I was like, I need that jumper. The way it hangs is so good.
Oh my God.
There's just this really simple white poplin blouse, which has got buttons and then like a little tie here. It's quite pretty, but like the girl styled it with this like really like low slung trousers, and she's just making it like tomboy cool vibe, and I just want to be that girl.
Yeah,
So
like it's when you see the girl and you're like, I want to be you.
I want to be her. Exactly.
I
I
want to look like that.
You don't think you want to look like that, but like I'll try my hardest. So those, and then there's also an Almada set, a black like satin vest with like a real scoop and then matching trousers. And every time I see anybody wearing those trousers, I'm like, where are the trousers from? And they're the Almada ones.
Yeah.
And they're just like, they're thicker than a sort of...
Are they the black?
silky, yeah.
I've got them.
But
they're
quite-
elasticated waist. They're cut on the bias.
Maybe.
That they are so handy.
Yeah.
And they're really long.
But they're also that like the satin's quite thick, so
Yeah.
it's not like that really creasy satin.
yeah.
That and like
You
silky
have to
that
like iron all the
They
time.
fall
Yeah.
so well.
they fall so well
Yeah.
and they look so chic and
I love
expensive.
them.
And that with like a little like, scarf or something.
I was at a girls' lunch on Friday and I was last to the table and I had those on and that black Zara top with the...
Oh yeah,
And
with the
I
lace.
got a standing O
For your outfit.
for my outfit.
Hodge.
I know.
As you should.
I was like,
I love that.
oh.
That's amazing.
They were like, you walked in and they were like, who's that? I love that outfit. And I was
we know her.
Oh my god, that's so lush.
I know, I love girls.
Also, get your friends to give you a standing ovation.
Yeah, like
Love
notes
that.
taken.
Yeah,
Always
notes
turn up
taken.
late, dress like Hodge, and you'll get a standing O.
But it was only happened the first time.
Well, you set the tone
Yeah.
now.
Hope my friends are
What are you
taking
gonna wear
notes.
next time you see them?
I don't know.
Pressure's on.
Oh my gosh, that is so good. What have you got your eye on?
I've been on such a buying spree.
Have you?
But I just need it.
What do you do?
I know, I love the thing. Have you seen the Instagram, the TikToks going around at the moment? It's like, you look happy, and it's like, yeah, I just spent £500.
Okay, I found the perfect white t-shirt from Skims, but a baby tee, which I'm too old for, but it's sort of...
Like a cropped baby tee.
It's not cropped, but it's like short.
Yeah.
You can tuck it in a little bit, but the sleeves aren't tight on the arm. They
Okay.
go out.
yeah, that's the key.
Because I
If it
hate
was a veil, if
digging
it
in.
was tight, then that would really be a full-on baby tee.
Yeah.
It's not good. But it's like the perfect sheerness, but not sheer. I honestly, I'm so happy.
When you find your perfect tee,
Yeah.
it is hard to
But
beat.
for like a certain look, like I wouldn't wear it all the time, but to like wear with like chinos and then like
Yeah.
a blazer over, or I
Yeah.
wore them with my Deji Studio white, like cotton twill trousers on the weekend. And, you know, honestly, I felt this
Have an
is
all-white
it.
look as well.
This is it.
Yeah.
What bra do you wear under a t-shirt like that?
Skims as well. And James could not keep his hands off me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Standing ovation,
Yeah.
and your husband is all over you.
I mean,
You
winning.
are like literally.
But you know,
you can get an
sometimes I think-
ovation from us.
But I think sometimes men just want a white tee and a pair of jeans.
Yeah.
A tight white tee.
Tight white tee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I have
was
one,
tight.
whenever I ask my husband, like, what should I wear? I have one outfit where he will just say on repeat, and there's this one denim shirt from J. Crew, which honestly is about 15 years
Yeah.
old. But like that is
soft.
like,
Loves
it's
it.
super soft.
Yeah.
And it's quite low, but it's like, it just, that's all he wants me to wear. And I'm like, babe,
Just
if
does
you could just
something.
think of something else.
Yeah.
Or like, have I not worn anything hot in the last 15 years? Like, is
It's just that.
It's
It's
just
just
that.
denim
Maybe
shirt.
it's just taking me back to my youth. Yeah.
But I feel like if you want a bit of spice in your marriage, get this white tea from Skims. What else I bought? I bought this really nice mango crochet top. It hasn't arrived yet, but I've got high hopes. But it's sort of really pretty white, and then like a low back, but quite nice for like a beachy lunch, like a destination lunch. So I don't know if you could wear that in London. It's quite extra. And I've just bought this really gorgeous set from Tide London. It's a posse set. It's like a white full skirt with sort of really pretty detail at the bottom, and then a bandeau top which you tie at the back, which matches. But you could wear them with different things, but as an outfit, it's so nice.
Cute. What about you?
So cute. Sardine Summer.
Oh,
is
yeah.
happening.
You and Charlotte.
I know.
Yeah.
I saw Charlotte's just bought the styled sardine bag.
Yeah.
There's another one that I've had my eye on, which is kind of like a more sequined shoulder bag version.
From
Styled as well. Yeah. So it's like red. It's all the colours, which is again obviously why I like it. So like red, blue, yellow, super cute. And I'm going to Colombia next week, guys.
Oh my God.
So I feel like
That's come around so quickly,
hasn't it? I'm not ready. So yeah, I really am loving that. And then I need to stop buying zebra shoes.
I know, honey, you got so many.
So many zebra print shoes, and the newest to the collection, Magda pair that I think I had on a wish list from like the beginning.
I know exactly the ones.
Yeah,
wow. They're amazing.
Aren't they? Beginning of the season, I've had my eye on them. They've gone into sale. I know.
There's something so satisfying
Yeah.
when you've held back.
Yeah.
And then they go on sale and you're like, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Well done me.
Well done me. I know, literally. So yeah, they have been ordered. They are on their way. They are the last zebra print shoes I'm going to get because, yeah, there's quite a few in my collection right now. Before we move on, just a friendly reminder, please do subscribe and leave any comments. Let us know what you love about the SL podcast. It really does help us out and we really appreciate it. Now, what mustn't we miss that's been on SL?
Lou and Billy's Star Watch event dressing special.
my
Don't just
gosh.
take that off you.
No, I love it.
Lou just filmed it this morning and it's going live Tuesday. This is Thursday, sort of just gone live. But it's so, I was at something this morning, so I sneaked in and got the last sort of 10 minutes. Honestly, dreamy.
Oh, I can't wait to watch it.
Because it's just it's so hard to nail event dressing.
It is.
And I feel there's this so much thrown at you, and then you actually don't want to spend too much money. And if you can rewear dresses and then have a good accessory,
yeah, definitely.
Anyway, some great tips, great high street pieces.
Great takeaways.
Great, yeah.
I think it can be a really overwhelming time of year because we're like so flooded with inspiration from social media and celebrities and buy this dress, buy this outfit. And like, it's a lot. And I think also if you aren't that sure on your style as well, you can kind of think, oh, I'm not sure about that. And,
you just get a bit lost.
Exactly.
In all of it.
There's a lot. So,
breaking it down.
Hopefully we've done that.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I also think rental is just is so good this time of year. Like
it is completely. And also like your friends saying how amazing you looked. Just go, my friends come to my wardrobe all the time. Yeah. Just ask your girlfriends because no doubt, like my friends basically shop my Instagram. Like they'll just go through and they'll be like they'll send this picture and they'll be like, have you got this dress?
I love that.
So yeah, that is how.
I also think particularly if you've got like separate work friends and then like, home friends or whatever, school friends and like they don't cross over, because then I think sometimes if it's borrowing from your friends, then they've already worn it and everyone's sort of seen it. It's
nice. A different group.
It's a different group, so it
completely.
can still feel fresh.
So
yeah, I think that's such a good tip.
for me, sticking again with Sardine Summer, we have done a whole roundup on that trend and like where to get all of the best fish related
Polly's
accessories.
necklace. Is that in
It's
there?
so
Polly's
nice.
necklace is in there. It is. And I don't know if it's going to be out yet, but I know Florence is about to film the edit that we do every week, whether it's like bags, hats. Emma just did holiday hats. Florence is going to do a fish related one, and I can't wait to see that.
Yeah,
It's so
I
funny.
just saw a jacket in the office, which is really cool. It's kind of like a barn jacket with fish on.
Oh my God.
They're everywhere, honestly. Get involved in Sardine Summer, people.
Yeah,
That's all
love
I'm saying. On to favourite celebrity moment of the week.
Okay, mine's not of the week, but
Okay.
it's a discussion point.
Okay.
So Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey are doing the rounds for the new Jurassic Park, and there's been a lot of clips of them when they see each other, they kiss on the lips. And I wanted to know what your thoughts are on a platonic kiss on the lips.
Ooh.
See,
Like, how would you feel?
What
if your husband...
If your Lou kissed me on the lips?
Yeah. Or just how would James feel if you kissed someone on the lips?
I mean, James is the least jealous person in the world. So he's the wrong person.
how would you feel if he kissed a platonic?
I wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't?
I don't think so. I think it's a bit weird. I don't kiss people on the lips.
Fair.
Yeah.
So...
Why would you kiss?
Yeah, and should that be something that's kept for your
Intimate
partner? Like, you know, she says in Pretty Woman.
Yeah, no,
Kiss everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, good for them.
Yeah.
But I don't kiss you guys on the lips.
No.
Yeah.
I think I probably have, yes. I definitely have kissed some of my gay friends on the lips, though. So that's...
Girls. But what's the chat around it in the media then?
As a platonic, is it okay to kiss in a platonic friendship? Like, some people are saying yes, like absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Yeah.
And then I think it's because I think he only came out recently.
Yeah.
After Bridgerton.
After Bridgerton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if
feel-
it's like also how you're brought up. Like some of my friends kiss their siblings on the lips
in
they?
like as adults.
as adults,
Okay.
which I think is, I mean, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
But some people have that, it's normal to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was that whole thing about like David Beckham still kissing Harper on
Yeah.
the lips.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And like, again, I still think...
It's definitely like
Yeah.
personal preference, but
Yeah.
I think if for some people, maybe that intimacy can make you feel uncomfortable, or like watching it make you feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't know. There's a...
I think that whenever I've seen them on the red carpet, they just look like they're
Joyful.
Yeah.
and they're having
And
the
they've
best
got-
time and so lovely. And
And they've
like,
got
it's-
amazing chemistry.
Yeah.
And I think if you...
looks like a really nice friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I mean, it's great PR for the show. Like,
It's
got
great
everyone's-
PR.
Like, I'm not interested in seeing Jurassic Park, but I want to see their chemistry.
I want to see them kissing on the red carpet.
He's like such good vibes. isn't
Yeah,
he?
He is really.
so good looking as well. I'd kiss him
Yeah.
if he was my friend platonically. I'd kiss
He's
him
really
on the
hot.
lips.
I went to watch him in a play. We went for drinks afterwards in Katniss, and he, like, all his mates were in there. When he walked in, he got a standing O from his mates.
Honestly, I hope my friends are listening to this. I
Yeah.
want to stand an ovation next time I walk in. What the hell? How has this never happened?
But my girlfriend was like, "Go and say hi."
He's got
I was like,
standing O.
"Okay." So I was like, "Can I just say you were amazing?"
Yeah.
And he was so like, she's like, "Have a drink with us." And I was like, "Why can't I with those lads over there?" And I was like, "No, I'll leave you to it." But he is
seems-
really hot.
Yeah, he's
He's super
I think
handsome.
and he's really charming. And,
Yeah.
charismatic. But I guess I don't know whether also then would your partner feel inferior of that?
I think it depends if you know if your partner's the jealous type or not. Like I feel if you know your partner's the jealous type, it might antagonize them.
Yeah.
Do you think men and women can be just friends?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Defo.
Yeah, I fully
100%.
agree.
Yeah. And I feel it's really a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm going. My holiday to Colombia is with one of my male best friends.
Yeah, and he's straight.
completely straight, completely platonic.
Yeah. A lot of my like best friends from school are all boys, and I think I remember at first my husband was a bit like, not sure about that.
Yeah.
But then he
Now it's like-
he got to know them, and then he can see that it feels very much like a sort of brother relationship
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
me. It's like not sexual.
So my favourite celeb moment of the week was Mel B's wedding.
Yes!
Scary Spice got married again, and I was really hoping that all of the Spice
I
Girls would be
know.
there. Obviously, I knew they probably wouldn't be, but I did think more like only Emma went.
Yeah, when I saw the picture on VB's Instagram, I thought,
Yeah.
oh my god, are they all together? And I was
Yeah.
like, oh no, this is just like a throwback to it.
I do love that she put that out there.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice that everyone did send her messages, which
Yeah.
I thought
Did
was
Jerry
really-
send her a message?
maybe not Jerry.
Because they've had to fallen out.
Yeah, I still to this day will always hope for another Spice Girls reunion because
Yeah.
they were
Do you actually though?
Yes.
Like, can you imagine how shit that would
I
sound?
know. Phoebe's never doing it.
No, I can't hear that. Like let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah.
Like
You're
they
right.
were.
It's enough.
They were in
I'd
their
like them
prime.
to do a podcast.
Yeah, love that. I just don't need to hear them singing.
I don't need to
performing.
see no.
I want to be like.
But
I
obviously
went
we'd
to the last
go.
one. Yeah, I went to the last one. I had the time of my life. I cried when they sung Mama. Yeah, I just love them all together. Like maybe it's not a show. Maybe it is just.
Let's get them on the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girls, come on the S Up Pod.
Yes.
We would love that.
We'll give you a standing ovation.
Yeah.
but yeah,
side
she-
note, it looked boozy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it looked really boozy. I love the dress. I also love what Emma wore
Yeah.
as well. She looked great in her very on-brand baby pink.
Yeah. Always. I wonder why Sporty Spice wasn't there.
Yeah, well, this is it. I was like, I think she had a DJ gig in Ibiza, but I'm like, hey.
Because it was at the Shard, wasn't it? Love a London wedding.
Ride or die products. What can we not live without at the moment, guys?
Oh God, I'm obsessed with the Summer Fridays eye patches. I leave them in the fridge, and then as soon as I wake up in the morning, put them on under here, and it just instantly cools, depuffs, brightens, just like makes me feel more awake.
Yeah.
And they are just heaven.
Are they reusable?
No.
Oh.
Just the sachets.
Just
isn't
the
it?
little sachets, but yeah, just keep a block in the
I
fridge.
know. I use the
Amazing.
111 skin ones. I come into the office on a Monday with them, so I actually wear them.
Nana came into our meeting the other day with them, and it was just like, hey.
Hey, but I wear them on the tube because it actually cools me down. You know how like the central
Oh my
line
God,
is like the
you are
hottest
a
place on
scream.
earth.
Yeah.
So I would literally put them on whilst I'm on the tube and just like.
I just love
Yeah, I've
cinches
also
me.
seen people that wear eyeshadow. They do that eyeshadow while they're underneath because then like it
Yeah.
like catches
Yeah,
it.
yeah, catches,
And then it
yeah.
catches it all and then
and then take them off.
I
a good
always
beauty
go
hack.
to do it and then I'm like, I haven't got 20 minutes, leave them on.
Yeah, tube for me.
just as soon as you wake up, put them on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can do that.
What product have you got? I can see it in your hands.
This is a body serum by June Bird.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Daydreamer, but it is, I quite like a dewy skin.
You
I
love
love
a
a
dewy
dewy
skin.
And I feel it sort of makes everything look nicer.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
it's
More
all a bit glowy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
And
But
it makes
it's,
sense to hydrate
yeah.
your skin. Can I see?
But it is, and it's not that sticky, but it is clear. So there's no tan in it.
Oh, it's quite jelly.
Yeah, it's just quite,
Oh, but then kind of satiny finish.
yeah.
Nice.
I quite like a
Yeah, sorry, look at that.
shimmery
Who would
skin.
rather,
Oh,
like,
that's
which one would
lovely.
you rather?
Yeah. Sometimes I go overboard and I look wet.
No, I love that.
It's
I've
supposed
got
to look dewy.
so many kind of
How are you shining?
many of these oils, and yeah, that's really.
It's really, it sounds really good.
Lovely.
What about you, Nana?
Mine is my eyebrow lady, who I'm just like obsessed with her. Nick, she has launched her own eyebrow serum.
Ooh.
Which is great. I really feel like I've laminated my eyebrows now to like within an inch of their life, and I feel like I need some more growth back.
Yeah.
So she's actually got a roller that promotes like growth.
Oh, like a
Yeah, like a derma
microneedle.
yeah, exactly. So it comes in a really
Cute.
packaging. So you get the roller and the eyebrow serum. I've just started using that.
Great.
So I'm hoping for thicker brows.
Love that. I wonder if you can use that if you've had microblading, whether it
No.
ruins the
I
pigmentation.
don't
Probably
think,
not.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I think that you'd have to have a break. Okay, dilemmas, people. Number 1, your current partner wants to invite their ex to their birthday party. They insist it's totally platonic, but it makes you feel uncomfortable. Do you let this one slide or do you put your foot down?
I think an ex is different. Like there's history there, even if it's turned platonic. And I think if it makes you uncomfortable,
Yeah.
It's
that's
fair
more
to-
the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe you can let it slide, but if they want them on their birthday, I think I would say it makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, there's a reason.
I'd hope you
they're in the
would
past.
respect my feelings.
Yeah.
on this
Yeah,
occasion.
I agree
Yeah,
completely.
yeah, I agree with that. Like, I'm friends with a lot of my exes, but I think you are with the person that you're with currently has to take priority.
Yeah. And I think the ex has to have made an effort with you, the current
Yeah.
girlfriend, to allay any fears, and then
Yeah.
you can make an informed decision.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
if you don't know them,
Yeah.
you're
and
like,
they're
can
just
the ex
coming.
come?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's like, no.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, this is a good one, guys. You lend your best friend your designer handbag for a wedding. A week later, she returns it, looking slightly different. It was damaged. There are scuff marks and clearly worn. Am I wrong in asking her to pay for the repairs?
No.
Or is it my fault for lending it to her?
No.
Definitely not. I think like accidents happen
Yeah.
and this happen. And I think you can say it in a really nice way. Be like, oh my God, I've just noticed there's like these tiny marks. Like, would be so grateful if you wouldn't mind just getting it repaired. Like,
It's the same as if like any of my friends borrow any of my dresses, they're getting that dry cleaned or washed or anything before they return it to me.
Completely.
The same goes for a handbag, a pair of shoes. If a heel comes off, get it re-heeled. Like, it's fine.
exactly.
It's not worth like that angst in your friendship because you'll just be like, why didn't they offer?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So please do ask her to
And
for
also
those
to the
repairs.
friend, like, you're not going to get to borrow it again.
Yeah.
So-
if you can't look after things
Exactly.
correctly.
Yeah.
But like, don't make a big deal about it. Like, I think make it relaxed so it doesn't feel like an accusation.
No.
But,
No, amazing. Okay, last one. You plan the perfect hen weekend for your best friend, but her future sister-in-law takes over the group chat, changes all the plans, and books a completely different and more expensive trip. The bride is too polite to intervene. Do you challenge her or let this one go
I
quietly?
feel like that happens a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like you often hear about an overbearing sister.
Pulling rank
Yeah.
because of the blood.
Yeah. So, well, this is a sister-in-law, so future sister-in-law, but obviously she's marrying into that family.
Yeah, I think you do. I always think you have to take one for the team and be like, it's all about what the bride would want. And I think if you know
That's
what
not
the
what she
bride
want.
would want, then maybe take that person aside and be like, this sounds super fun, but I'm a bit worried about the budget with like, you know, the rest of the
Wedding.
hens. You know, is there somewhere we can meet in the middle so this works for kind of everyone?
Yeah. And like, I think try and like meet her for a glass of wine on your own and don't go in with that straight away. Just go in with, oh my God, so-and-so so happy. She loves your brother so much. She loves your family. Like, lay it thick.
Yeah.
And then be like,
I love your approach. Yeah. Wine and lay it on thick.
yeah. And we've all been looking forward to this weekend so much. No one's had a holiday together for so long.
Yeah.
Everyone's on a quite tight budget. So we, you know, like,
Yeah.
kill her with information.
Yeah.
And
Information,
flatter her.
kindness, and flattery, all of that.
Also, I feel like maybe she also just wants to be seem to be doing a nice thing.
Yeah.
Like
and her future sister-in-law, like she wants to be involved and kind of maybe flip it back and be like, maybe we can come up with like another idea together. Like kind of like works for everyone. Like what you've got is a great starting point, but let's like pull it back a little bit.
And I think also just like, think about really what the bride wants to do more than anything, and like it's for her.
It's her hand.
Yeah.
Because hands are tricky to get right.
They are.
I've been,
We've all been there. Thank you so much, ladies. That was such a great chat. I hope everyone enjoyed, and thank you so much for listening. Please do make sure that you subscribe to wherever you listen to your podcast. It really helps us out, and we will see you next week.
Yay.
Bye.